Hey everybody, Randy Kurtz here for the ISB. So this month I'd like to talk about the rotator cuff. I got a call from a double bassist the other day asking me about this group of muscles. The rotator cuff is the group of muscles that help to stabilize and move the shoulder, and commonly they are used to describe almost any shoulder problem, even if it isn't the case. The rotator cuff specifically is the supraspinatus, which is the top of the shoulder blade here, the infraspinatus, the bottom of the shoulder blade here, the teres minor, in which you need to go into the armpit or axilla area to access, and the subscapularis. So these muscles, again, help to support and move the shoulder blade, and commonly people will say, oh, it's my rotator cuff, even if they're not sure if it is. It's kind of an interchangeable term in the same way that someone may use to describe a low back problem. They may say it's a disc problem, even if it isn't, or to describe a wrist injury, carpal tunnel, even if it isn't. But that being said, many times the rotator cuff is the source of problems. That can be strained or torn, strained commonly by doing a repetitive motion over and over. That could be something like an overhead activity, maybe painting or changing light bulbs if that's your vocation, or playing the upright bass, using the left hand to press down on the fingerboard on that contrabass, that double bass. So many times that kind of an activity will cause a tendinitis or an inflammation of the tendon, or again, a small tear. It can also happen from an injury, a fall where you fall with your outstretched hand or directly on the area. If you have a small tear, generally this will not be something that will be recommended for surgery, but sometimes it can be. But again, small tears usually are going to be treated through therapy. Sometimes an injection may help to reduce pain, that kind of thing. There's a few different ways to go about it, which I am going to talk about on Thursday, June 8th at the ISB convention at Ithaca College. I'm going to talk about the anatomy of a bassist, which means I am going to go into the muscles that are most commonly overused and used when playing the bass. That's going to include the shoulder muscles. That's going to include muscles of the neck, of the low back, etc., etc. I'm going to describe these muscles, what they do, and the action they perform when playing the bass, and talk about how you can avoid injury and play in such a way that you may not have as many issues with those areas. So please come by and see me June 8th, Thursday at 9 o'clock at some room at Ithaca College. I'm sure it will be on a schedule. And in the meantime, I hope you have fun and injury-free playing. I'm available at www.drkertz.com always. My email, drkertz@drkertz.com. My book, The Bassist Guide to Injury Management, Prevention, and Health, and Better Health, that is. Not just health, but better health. Always available at my website as an ebook and as a physical book, and also from your association, the ISB. Again, happy and healthy playing, and look forward to seeing you in June. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.